Okay, guys, let's talk about our pocket loadout. So you've got your main light, and this is for seeing stuff, but even this is already going to be pretty large in a pocket. Then you need your laser pointer for, important business like making your cat go berserk. I tried to consolidate, and I have one that has a pen built into it. And then, of course, you need a UV light, for CSI type stuff. I mean, look at this. You got the UV, you got the laser, and you even have the pocket light. If I put all this inside my pocket, it's going to look like I'm smuggling a hardware store, and that's an absolute disaster. But what if you could have all three of those options, all three of the awesome gadgets, all in one slick little package? That right there is the Acebeam K1 for you. It's a flashlight, it's a laser, and it's UV. So you got the flashlight head right here, UV, and even a laser. And today we've got it in this ridiculously cool teal color, and it looks like it comes off a sci-fi movie set. So let's see if this thing is as fun as it looks. What's up, you magnificent gear nerds? My name is James from Torches and Tactical, and right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that the Acebeam K1 is a home run in the looks department. This teal anodized aluminum is just killer. It is also available in black if you're not a fan of the teal color, but it's tiny. It looks great. I mean, when I say tiny, we're talking 110 millimeters long, and we're talking about a head that's 25 mil wide. So with the battery inside of it, it only comes in at 77.4 grams. So it basically vanishes in your pocket. But the UI, well, the UI is just a chef's kiss. It's a two-part system for maximum fun. And up here, you have this awesome magnetic rotary switch. Gives you very, very satisfying click sounds and lets you know when you're positively engaged in either the UV, the laser, or the flashlight mode. Then you have your rear tail switch right here, and this is going to allow you to easily turn on your light, whatever mode it's in. So here we have flashlight, there we have laser, and there we have UV. And even the UV is pretty powerful for what it is, but we'll get into those specs here in just a little bit. But the power source is also big brain level smart. So it comes with a 1000 milliamp hour 14500 battery, and it has a USB-C port on the actual cell. So you don't have to worry about carrying separate dorky chargers or anything like that. But, and this is huge, if you're in the middle of a zombie apocalypse and all those USB ports are gone, you can just jam a regular AA battery in here and keep on trucking. So I think that's a 10 out of 10 feature, which I will show you right now. If I go ahead and pop this in, you'll see that it does fire up just the same. And I love the fact that you can get light output, laser, and UV, albeit at a lower output, but you do get all that same functionality with a regular AA battery as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back to the 14500 because we know we're going to get maximum output with that Acebeam branded 1000 milliamp hour 14500 cell. And I want to go over some of these stats now, just because I think the spec sheet is really where this thing shines. So if we're going to talk stats, what kind of power are we dealing with? Well, for that main white light, here, let's go ahead and turn it over to that. For the main white light, we are talking about up to a massive 1000 lumens for a full minute before stepping down to a usable 650 lumens. And that's going to run for another hour. Medium will give you 200 lumens for almost 3 hours, which is perfect for most tasks. And low comes in at 9 lumens over 6 hours, and you even have a strobe that'll run for over 5 hours, should you choose to do that. At its peak, this beam will throw out 223 meters. As for that laser, you have a total runtime of 8.5 hours. And the UV light is a powerful 1000 milliwatt at 365 nanometer wavelength that can run for over 2 hours strength. And as for that durability, it is IP68 waterproof, meaning it's fully submersible in up to 2 meters and impact resistant up to 1.5 meters. So this thing is built to play rough. So guys, I'll go over everything here real fast, and then we'll take the Acebeam K1 outside. So just real fast, inside you do get a USB-A to USB-C. You get a user manual, which is going to run through how to use and switch all those modes, as well as all those tech parameters. You get a couple spare O-rings, and all that is in a really, really nicely done and strong Acebeam case. So you can see there is a warranty card in there as well. But let's get this out of the way so I can walk you guys through that user interface. So when it comes to laser, you really only have one option as far as the laser. But if you switch over to UV, you will see that you do have a low and a high mode, but we'll get into this a little bit more outside. And in flashlight, so you can see that low, medium, and high, and you can select those all from a half press and then just press it all the way down when you're in whatever mode you're looking for. But I know you guys want to see how this works outside, so let's just get straight out there. All right, guys, tonight we are out with the Acebeam K1, and it's been a while since I've done an Acebeam, so I'm super excited about this. I want to be able to show you guys everything this can do. So let's just get straight into it. I'm in flashlight mode on that rotary magnetic dial. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. Oh, actually, hold on. There we go. Sorry. So you can see down at the bottom, this is 9 lumens for low. And I'm gonna do I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over. 1, 2. So this is medium, and medium is going to give you 200 lumens. I'll come out a little bit so you guys can see that you can just get a glimpse of that electrical pole right there. And I'm going to go ahead and come back in and or out and then in. And this is high. So high is going to start at 1000 lumens. And from such a small 14500 powered light, I mean, this thing's really putting on the Ritz right here. Now, I talked about a strobe earlier, but I did not go ahead and tell you how to get into it. So if you are in your main mode, if you're in flashlight mode, and you switch over to one of the other modes and then back to flashlight within 0.3 seconds, it will go to strobe. So I'm going to show you guys that right now. So 1, 2. So now you have a strobe, and you saw it just for a split second. It did go into that laser mode. But going back into that laser mode, you guys can see right now, I mean, this thing is working wonderfully. This thing's working really, really well. There's not a lot of pollution out here, so you're not really going to see how that I guess laser stream, if you want to call it that. But this 3R laser works wonderfully, and I'm going to go ahead and rotate it back, and I'm in UV now. But this has 2 modes. So here, let's see. I'm going to show you. Here's low, and then you can see high. So the light's in the exact same position. Here's low and high, but I'm going to leave it in high, and I'm going to take you guys off of the tripod so you guys can see exactly what this is capable of. So with it in UV, let's go ahead. Oh, sorry, wrong side. With it in UV, let's make sure that we are operating. So here's low and here's high. You can see the output difference, low and high. But I mean, you can see how much all the fungus and everything on here, the spores, how visible they are. I mean, tons and tons of visibility. Man, I wish there were some bugs out here. But I mean, even from a distance, so this tree is about 8 feet away. You guys can see that you're able to pick up very easily on all of the fungus and everything that fluoresces out here. But I will go ahead and get you guys back on the tripod because I want to show you just real fast one more time. I'm going to switch over to flashlight mode, and again, this is 1000 lumens with the Acebeam K1. So guys, for such a small light, this thing's really, really putting it out there. But now that we have seen everything the K1's capable of, let's get back inside. All right, guys, so I'm going to be 100% real with you. Is the Acebeam K1 the most powerful flashlight in the world? No. Is it the most fun I've had with a 14500 based triple threat in years? Absolutely yes. So you're getting 3 super useful tools with fantastic specs in a tiny and tough, ridiculously cool looking package. I do hope that they are willing to send me the black one as well, because I think that the black looks great as well. The UI is an absolute joy to use, and the dual fuel battery is just plain smart. The fact that it comes in this epic teal color, I think, is just the cherry on top. So this is the flashlight for the gadget lover. It's for the person who wants their gear to be as fun to fidget with as it is easy to use. If you appreciate clever design and want a cool tool that will be able to handle all your serious tasks but doesn't take itself too seriously, I think you're absolutely going to love the K1. Guys, frankly, the Acebeam K1 is a certified banger. It's a pocket-sized party, and it's a permanent part of my EDC now. So what do you guys think? Down in the comments, let me know what you think the first thing you would do with that UV light is, but keep it clean. We are a family-based channel. If you guys had fun, go ahead and smash that like button and get subscribed to Torches and Tactical for more awesome gear reviews. So thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.